Tonight on Big Brother's Bet on the Side, we have our professional every week, who is Kim Woodburn, and we have our recent and final evictee, Molly. Welcome to Big Brother's Bet on the Side. Live from Big Brother, here's April. Yes, hello, it's me, April Wills, and it's obviously nice to see everyone on board today's show. It sounds like I'm on board a flight or something like that. Anyhow, today we have our recent and final evictee, Molly Zoa, who is our sixth person to be evicted, and then we have Kim Woodburn, who was on Big Brother, Celebrity Big Brother ages ago. Yeah. Now, these housemates have now been turned into the finalists, and someone special has been in the house tonight. You'll find out tomorrow night what will be happening. Anyhow, these are the people who are the finalists: Jessica, Manny, Tyrone, Jeff, Nancy, and Andy. Yes. Now, if you do hear a clicking noise during this video and it goes click, it's because the radiator in my house has had an issue. The boiler has had an issue and it's frozen up, so we've had to use an electric radiator. Anyhow, shall we go into interviewing? Sorry for going off topic. Anyhow, let's interview our first evictee, our sixth evictee actually, and that is Molly. Hello, Molly. Hi there. How are you, Molly? I'm good. Now, Molly, you entered day... what day did you enter? Day 16. And you've survived 21 days? Yeah, 21 days, I think. How are you feeling after surviving that long? I'm quite happy, to be honest. Why's that? 'Cause I just am. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just happy. Now, what was your favourite task out of your time in the Big Brother house? Well, I think the musical task one was my favourite, as well as the wedding and the 4th, 5th, 6th, how many days of Christmas task. Yeah. Did you enjoy meeting loads of housemates? Yeah, I did. We became good friends in the house and we've had a very good time. That's very good. How does it feel being on like the longest series of Big Brother? And it is indeed the longest series, so do not, for me obviously. Yeah. What do you feel about that? Well, I didn't last that long, but yeah, I feel good being in the longest series in the house. However, it was sad because it was a coronavirus series, but then we could hug people and yeah, share our differences. Now, are you glad to be going home? Well, we are in a lockdown, third lockdown, so no. Now, you entered during when the second lockdown ended, so around 16th of December then. And now you've left on a third lockdown. I wonder what it's going to be like for the finalists when they leave. Like Jessica, she entered on the 1st of December. On the 1st of December when the second lockdown ended or something, and then third lockdown started for her. God, it's crazy. Anyhow, that's it, basically. Thank you. Now we'll go on to our second person, and it's Kim. Kim, yes? What do you think of this evictee? I'm not going to be nasty to Molly, but I think people didn't really like her in the house, and I don't think the viewers would like her as well. Why's that? Well, she didn't really get camera time on it. Yeah. Well, we do have a load of housemates, and it does take time to get them on camera, doesn't it? Yes, very true. Now, your personal experience, what did you think of the Big Brother house? I didn't mind it, to be honest. Didn't mind it on my first time entering, and then on the this series for the UK versus USA one. I didn't really like it, to be honest. I didn't mind it, but I went a bit too early. You did indeed. So, do you think anyone out of Jessica, Manny, Tyrone, Jeff, Nancy, and Andy, which one of them do you think could win? Any of them. But which one? Well, I'm sticking between Jessica and Manny, to be honest. Yeah. Why's that? I just think they're the most popular housemates in there. Understandable. Well, Kim Woodburn, and also our final ever evictee of this series, Series 9, Molly, and Nat. Thank you. Now, coming up later in the show, we'll be going to BBB OTS News, and then we'll be interviewing Hannah, and then finally we'll be going to the house. Sadly, we won't have Grass Monster with us for the rest of the series. Another click, if you didn't hear it. So, it's now time for BBB OTS News. Hello and welcome to BBB OTS News, or Big Brother's Bit on the Side News. Now, last time you saw me, we were on the 31st of December 2020. Now we're on the 7th of January 2021. It's now a few days until the final of Big Brother, but let's have a rewind of what was happening since you last saw me on BBB OTS News. Now, on day 31, New Year's Eve, we saw the housemates doing a fireworks task, setting off fireworks basically, and we saw that in a cinematic vision. Now, day 32, it was New Year's Day, and the housemates were doing a workout, and they had to stay on there for the longest time, and they also had a party. I think they had a party. Now, day 33, Peter Skinhead got involved in another task, and shortly, in a few days' time, you'll see Peter Skinhead before the final. Yes, very exciting. Now, the housemate had to get locked in the box, and Manny won immunity for that task, meaning that he got a finalist spot, but he probably didn't know that until Big Brother told him he got a finalist spot. Now, we're on to day 34, Big Brother, the debate, one of my favourite tasks recently. Now, they had to tell their opinions about stuff like the housemates, litter, environment, including the Heathrow runway 3, then toothbrushes as well. I don't know why that came up as a topic. And then we went on to a test where 3 housemates tested their general knowledge. Person who got the highest marks throughout the physics, English and maths paper would get immunity and a finalist spot. And that person was already nominated, and that was Nancy. So instead, Molly and Tyrone got the nomination instead. Now, if Nancy was up still, she probably would be with us right now. Now on to day 35, where the housemates couldn't speak for a few hours' time, And they also broke the Guinness World Record. That was also joined in with day 34, that episode. Now we're on to day 36, where the housemates were in a swimming pool and they had to escape from the park rangers. That was quite funny. Yeah, and then we're on to day 36, where the housemates did a bargain thing, a bit like Bargain Hunt on BBC One, or Flog It on BBC One, or BBC Two, I don't know, or Antiques Roadshow on BBC One or BBC Two, or some sort of show like that. I think it was called Find Your Antiques or something like that. Anyhow, you've been watching me. Thank you for watching me. See you next time for BBB OTS News. Now, thank you to me for that segment of the show. Now, later on in the show, we'll be speaking to Hannah. Then we'll be going to the house cameras to see what the housemates are doing. I think Tyrone has found out by a special somebody who has gone. Now, I'll see you after the break. Don't go anywhere. See you in a minute. Hello and welcome back to Big Brother with me, April Wills. Now, I feel like this place is haunted, but will be haunted by someone else. Here's Hannah. Hello, Hannah. Hi. How are you today? I'm good, thank you. Now, how have you been feeling with the recent eviction of Molly? To be honest, if it was up with Tyrone and um, Molly, I just thought Tyrone was going to not leave because he's been in there for how long he's been in there for. I don't know how long he's been in there for. 38 days, I think 38 days, longest series still, and my memory's going. Yeah, he's been in there for ages, so what do you expect? The housemates respect him, and they probably don't want to get rid of him. And yeah, basically that. However, he has been the most nominated person in this series, what is a shocker. I don't think he's done anything wrong. Now, what did you think about when Molly, sorry about that, another one, popped off? Linda with a Y doing it again. So what do you think about Molly going? Yeah, I'm not shocked at all, but if it was between Nancy and Tyrone, I wouldn't be shocked if Nancy went, but if it was between a very popular housemate, I would be shocked. Now, I'm not saying that Molly is not a popular housemate. She is a very popular housemate. Now, I love asking this question. What was your favourite task? Wedding task. Still gotta be the wedding task. But then the recent debate task, I love that task as well. Anyhow, thanks, Hannah. No problem. Now it's time for our final segment of the show, and that is looking into the house. Now, obviously, the housemates are just sitting there not doing anything, but they've not moved places. Probably Tyrone's already recognised or realised that Molly has disappeared, so yeah, I think he already knows, does he? Yes, yep. Hannah has confirmed. Now, what else is happening in the house? Nothing else. The blue chairs of doom are still there, and in the pool, the thing from one of the tasks are still there. Now, shall we return back to where I am? Or shall we have a look in the garden? Let's have a look in the garden. Yep, the garden is always quiet like usual and nothing to report. Well, that is it today. And now, next week or next time on Big Brother's Bit on the Side, she'll be joined by me rather than Grass Monster. We would have Grass Monster, but he has sadly been pinged by the test and trace app, and I mean, I have been pinged by it. So we will not have Grass Monster next week, and we'll have just me next week. We'll have Hannah on the show, the winner, the runner-up, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth place, as well as Kim Woodburn. I'll see you next time. Good night. Join April on the 15th of February for the final of Big Brother's Bit on the Side.